Hello and welcome to another Doctor Assistant 1 video. It's behind the scenes to Ragnarok Part 3. I do know that I rewatched a bit of Ragnarok Part 3 as I just recorded it. And I know that I've made an error. The Krillitane says that his brother is 100 years in the past from Ragnarok, and then the Dark Doctor goes, oh no, I'm in the wrong time zone. I'm 100 years ago on Ragnarok. Well, that would mean that it's the correct time zone, which, okay, let's just say I made an error on my part. He was supposed to obviously say it's like 150 years in the past, and not 100 years in the past, so he is still in the wrong time zone. So, yeah, and basically these are like these little service droids, number 1 and number 2. Personally, I prefer number 2, I just like the silver better, I think it works better with this weird, like, droid thing. I got these ages ago. My mum picked me them up ages and ages ago, like, ages, and it was kind of weird, because I had, like, an idea that I'd use them one time later down the line in a like figure adventure-y thing. And then basically, like, he obviously uses this like rudimentary kind of like technology to kind of jump back in time 150 years back into the back to the past of Ragnarok and stuff. And obviously, if he doesn't find this guy's Krillitane brother, then he'll kill Alex. So let's hope that he finds the Krillitane brother. This is part 3 I'm doing a behind the scenes of, so of this recording. When I upload part 3 of Ragnarok, there'll only be part 4 to go. So that one might be a lot longer, because obviously I've got to conclude the whole sort of first episode / story of Series 6, so to my figure adventures, so that might make it a lot longer and stuff. I am getting worried that it might be a bit of a cop-out ending. Again, there was the error. The Dark Doctor was meant to say that it was 150 years back in the future, and that. So when he says, "Oh no, I'm only 100 years ago," he actually means to say 150 years in the past. So, and yeah, where he is now, it's still Ragnarok, but it is in the past 150 years ago. But obviously there are no Krillitane in that time zone, so obviously he's got to figure out a way of getting somehow to 100 years ago in Ragnarok, so he can find, as I say, that guy's brother. And yeah, there are still some plot twists that I've got in my head, like some ideas of what might happen and stuff. And that you could always comment below if you've liked this part, if you thought it was too short, too long, and ironically there was no deaths in this one, and that, you know, and the fact that the Dark Doctor goes, ah, you're a Krillitane, I forgot to put in this little bit, which was that, he was gonna refer to school reunion and be like, ah, you're a Krillitane, I haven't seen Krillitane since, you know, the school on Earth, you know, on a school on Earth, you know, sort of thing, referring back to, as I say, school reunion, and that, which is a brilliant story, by the way, in my opinion. Hopefully you all think that Alex has been a developed character. I mean, she's got the backstory of her mum dying in that, I think it was a car crash, I think, or whatever, but basically, the character she was with in the second part, Jamie, or James, Jamie, yeah, I think his name was Jamie, he died, but in the second part, but he, obviously, like, they lived together, because they were, like, childhood friends, and then, obviously, the news of her mum dying kind of made them a stronger bond and whatnot, but yeah, so basically, she's got a bit of backstory, and that, and I don't know, maybe, I think she's pretty decently fleshed out. This is basically her story, and her kind of story arc, as much as it is about the Krillitane, it's about Alex, so it's kind of like, I'm trying to split sort of the development of the monster, which is the Krillitane, or the bad guy, and then the companion, which is now Alex, and that, the new companion. So I'm trying to split it between those two. Hopefully you think they both get enough development and screen time as well, you know, so hopefully no one feels like one is, you know, one of them is on screen more than the other and whatnot, but yeah, let's hope yeah. What else? Yeah, I do hope that Alex's character is developed and stuff. I quite like Alex's character, and I like kind of getting into her character and who she is. And the reason why this episode, or this story or episode or whatever, is called The Runaway Girl is because, as I say, that's kind of like her nickname that's given to her by James or Jamie, and that kind of refers to her as the Runaway Girl, and the Dark Doctor, might refer to her as the Runaway Girl as well. You could always comment below whether or not you like these robots, and I don't know if they'll be in part 4. They might be. Obviously, as I said, part 4 will be the last part to Runaway Girl, and then I'll be on to the next episode, which will be which is titled The Kraken. I don't want to give too much away on that yet, and how many parts it is and stuff like that. I don't want to give any of that away. All I'm going to say is the next story / episode 2 of Series 6 of my Finger Adventures, will be called The Kraken. So yeah, and we'll obviously, as I say, hopefully still have Alex in it, maybe, we hope, and that, but who knows. But yeah, as I say at every end of every video, thanks for watching, comment, rate and subscribe.